Hello again, I'm Marcus and I review stuff. Today I'm reviewing something a little bit different. I'm not sure how it's going to go over. I'm not sure how I'm going to like it. I'm reviewing the song The Devil Didn't Make Me Do It by the band Twin Temple. Off of their 2019 album, Twin Temple brings you their signature sound, satanic doo-wop. So like I said, it's a little different. Again, I don't know how it's going to go over. I don't know how it's going to sound. But while looking through albums that came out this year, this is one of them that came up. And I was like, you know what? I've stood here and said that I am going to, I'm open and happy to listen to any type of music and review any type of music. And so this is what it is. I guess we're going to give it a shot. Plus, I've recently really gotten into the band Ghost, which I'm sure many people know about Ghost, and they're sort of like a satanic, like pop metal group, right? And so, whether you agree with Satanism or not, it doesn't matter here. It's more about the music. I personally don't really care about all that kind of stuff, so I'm really here just to see what it sounds like. Moreover, for the more than the lyrical content, I guess. But we'll still judge it based on how it sounds. And so I think it's going to be pretty interesting. I can't wait to see what it's going to sound like. I've never heard anything from Twin Temple. And I have a feeling that I've probably never heard anything quite like this. So anyway, without further ado, let's give it a shot. This is Twin Temple. Here we go.
Swore he wouldn't shoot it, but D's in time. We prevail, let's play fool. We'll go around the table. We're all 18 and able. 'Cause you got a 20 and I got a house key and someone big. The devil didn't make me do it. The devil didn't make me do Why don't we die and join the 27 Club?
Shit.
Or we could just pass out in the tub. It's 6 a.m. and we're still up. Our Jimmy Sweets is inside of us. Let's live white, keep the rich at us. It won't all happen to us. Hey man, do you want some more of this stuff? The devil didn't make me do it. The devil, didn't make me do it. Stay clean when the world arrives a beautiful junkie. It seems the sun, I'm opening up my eyes. I just wanna close them. Stupid things I said then, headache and depression. Dear John, it's the last song I'll learn. More lesson.
Well, damn. I got a lot to say about this one, y'all. All right, so let's break it down into our 3 sections like we normally do. Let's start with the lyrics. Of course, the lyrics are satanic. They are like, what you would expect from a band that puts on, that the goat-headed bloody woman with a cape on their album cover. And Lily says the word satanic doo-wop in there, in the thing. So, lyrically, it's pretty interesting. I made the mistake of not looking up the lyrics before I went into this. So let me look those up real quick. The name of this song that I just listened to, "The Devil Didn't Make Me Do It." There we go. I had to stop and think about it. Okay, here it is. So he got the 8-ball in the left pocket, swore he wouldn't shoot it. I could have sworn I thought I heard "shoot me." And so I was like, oh shit. Well, no, I swore he wouldn't shoot it. If I'm not mistaken, 8-ball's like slang for a drug, right? Swore he wouldn't shoot it. D's in town, we blew it. Let's play pool. We'll go around the table. We're all 18 and able. Think we're talking about sex now, cause you got a 20 and I got a house key and some warm beer. So interesting. Drugs, sex, rock and roll. Is that what I'm feeling here? Okay. I've got a simple explanation. It's all the fault of Satan. Let's crucify him for all of our sins. So, the reason we sex, drugs, and rock and roll out is because of Satan, right? I guess. The devil didn't make me do it. Beelzebub, the devil didn't make me do it. Why don't we die and join the 27 Club? That one was like, whoa. Or we could just pass out in the tub. Also, whoa. It's 6 a.m. and we're still up. Hard night of partying. Jimmy Sweet said it's inside of us. Let's live like Keith Richards. I don't know who Jimmy Sweet is. I do know who Keith Richards is. I hope they're not both part of the Rolling Stones, because that'd be really embarrassing. I don't know who Jimmy Sweet is. You know what? I have the internet at my hands. Let's see who the hell this guy is. Looks like he's a musician. Interesting. Okay. Who does he play with? I don't know. Where's the Wikipedia page? That's what I usually rely on. I don't see it. Whatever. Guess he's a musician though. So talking about Jimmy Sweet and Keith Richards. It won't happen to us. Hey man, do you want some more of this stuff? Drugs, I'm assuming. I've got a simple explanation. The devil made me do it. Basically, it's the fault of Satan. Let's crucify him for all our sins. Why stay clean when the world loves a beautiful junkie? It seems inevitable. Here comes the sun. I open up my eyes. I just want to close them. Stupid things I said, then headache and depression. Dear John, it's the last song. I learned my lesson. I wonder if they're talking about Saint John, or just like who the John is in this song. The devil didn't make me do it. The devil didn't make me do it. Why stay clean when the world loves a beautiful junkie? So lyrically, it's obviously about sex, drugs, the devil, and I think some bands go for shock value in their lyrics. And this is definitely one of them. I mean, you saw my face when I heard the "Let's die at age 27" line. Basically, I was like, "Whoa!" And so you get your Marilyn Mansons, your Ghosts, all that stuff. They go for shock value, and I feel like this is one of those bands that lyrically they're going to put out some crazy stuff and really get people talking about them for that shock value. But lyrically, it's very interesting because it calls back to mind those songs from, like, I don't know, when was this type of music popular? The 50s or 60s, right? Where it's doo-wop, right? And so it's sort of like the lyrics themselves harken back to that. I feel like get an 8-ball in the pocket, let's play some pool. That kind of imagery of being at a pool house and wearing your leather jacket and greased up hair, right? But with a twist. And so I think it's pretty interesting, whether it's just for shock value or not. It's pretty interesting that they really can sort of remind you, even lyrically, of that style and period of music. So lyrically, give it not exactly like neutral on it, and not exactly like I like it, but it's there. It's there. I think it was pretty interesting. As far as instrumentals go, it's got that classic like doo-wop instrumental sound to it, which could have sounded cheesy, but I think if you've listened to music like that and you actually enjoy music like that, it sounds right in place with that. And the woman's vocals, I don't know the artist's name, but her vocal style is exactly in line with that as well. So I feel like instrumentally and vocally, it really kind of stayed with that style. And it came off well. I mean, it sounds good. And especially if you like that style, if you're not really listening to the lyrics, you can mistake it for a song, for an old doo-wop song. So instrumentally and vocally, I gotta give it 2 thumbs up. I think it sounded great. As far as listenability goes, it's hard to say. To me, it's very easy listening. Like for someone like me who doesn't really care about lyrics like that, I don't really care about the shock value. I'm just here to listen to music that I enjoy. I enjoyed listening to this song. I think the listenability was very high for someone like me. For someone who's going to get a little bit more offended or worried about kids listening to this type of music, or who don't agree with the subject matter, I feel like listenability takes a huge drop off, because they're not going to want to listen to a song about Satan or about doing drugs and stuff. So I think for the more conservative listener, listenability suffers a little bit. For someone like me who kind of enjoys this style of music in moderation, I like it. So I'm not gonna give it 2 thumbs up. I'll give it one thumb up for for listenability. I think it's an enjoyable song regardless of subject matter. So overall, I want to listen to the rest of this album. There may be songs on it that I don't agree with or that I don't like, but I want to listen to the rest of this album. This is a catchy song, and I enjoyed what I heard. So at the end of the day, that's part of what music is, right? You want to enjoy what you hear. So there's a pretty good chance I'm going to check out the rest of it. Maybe even do a review on the album as a whole, but we'll see about that. Anyway, if you like the music, of course, go support the artists. That helps them keep doing what they do. Listen to their music on their channels and their pages. Otherwise, you can support me by liking, subscribing, doing all the YouTube stuff. And anyway, I'm out for now. Have a good one, guys. See you later.